Teaching is one of the most difficult things to do because it's all about dealing with human minds. Human minds receive information in different ways according to people's experiences and backgrounds. From here comes the importance of studying different types of intelligences through which human beings receive, decode, understand, and analyze information. The theory of multiple intelligences differentiates intelligence into specific modalities. Howard Gardner proposed this model in 1983. The theory broadens the definition of intelligence by recognizing that individuals may have high intelligence in an area outside of traditional school subjects of language and math. The first type of intelligence is the one we are probably most familiar with, and that's the logical mathematical intelligence. This intelligence looks at our ability to work with numbers, understand patterns, and reason critically when confronted with problems. Generally, if you have a high logical mathematical intelligence, you are going to be very precise and organized. One of the best ways to improve your logical and mathematical intelligence is to use it more often in your everyday life. Just like your muscles, your brain is strengthened through repetition. When you want to become stronger, you work out. And logical mathematical skills are no different. They are strengthened through practice. The second type of intelligence is linguistic intelligence. Linguistic intelligence relates to our ability to read, write, talk to others, and is a highly valued intelligence in our school. One of the primary focuses in the first year of school is developing this type of intelligence. When students have a higher level of linguistic intelligence, they are likely great storytellers and tend to be able to pick up new languages much faster than the average person. Exercises that will help strengthen your own linguistic intelligence would be doing tasks such as keeping journals and telling stories to your peers. The third type of intelligence is visual spatial intelligence. This intelligence is the ability to create a visual image of a project or an idea and then act on such vision. Think of it as the ability to see something in your head and then act on it. This type of intelligence is especially common in artists, filmmakers, and architects. All of the professions that were previously mentioned require you to envision what something might look like or how it is going to function before it actually exists. Activities that improve your visual and spatial intelligence include making maps or diagrams, playing video games, and using visualization techniques. The fourth type of intelligence is musical intelligence. Musical intelligence is exactly what it sounds like. It's the ability to compose songs, sing, and/or play instruments. Some exercises to improve your musical intelligence include reading or writing poetry, or simply just singing while you're in the shower. The fifth type of intelligence is bodily kinesthetic intelligence. This intelligence refers to the ability to use one's own body skillfully or as an expression to solve a problem. We see this type of intelligence every day, whether it's watching professional athletes or simply a child counting on their fingers to solve a simple math problem, counting on their fingers. Exercises that will improve your bodily and kinesthetic intelligence include activities that incorporate movement into the learning. This is especially important when learning new things. As many studies have shown, incorporating multiple senses into learning helps the lesson sink in deeper and stay with you longer. The sixth type of intelligence is interpersonal or social intelligence. This intelligence looks at sensitivity one has towards others, along with their ability to work well with others and understand them. Interpersonal or social intelligence can be improved through activities like watching videos on how to improve yourself. The seventh type of intelligence is intrapersonal intelligence. This differs from interpersonal intelligence by focusing on your ability to understand work and communicate with yourself as opposed to other people. People with high levels of intrapersonal intelligence are generally very intuitive and self-motivated. Philosophers and writers generally have high intrapersonal intelligence. There are many ways to improve this intrapersonal intelligence, but some of the most popular ones are to keep a journal or simply start practicing meditation. Even reading books that address the issues you're trying to solve could be beneficial. The eighth and final intelligence is called naturalistic intelligence. Naturalistic intelligence looks at our ability to distinguish among living things, such as different types of plants or even animals, as well as our ability to understand weather, geology, and other things that go on in nature. As you can imagine, this type of intelligence is particularly useful in farming, biology, and animal training careers. Interacting with nature is probably the best way to improve your naturalistic intelligence. This can be done in a variety of ways, including planting a garden, visiting a zoo, going hiking, or taking care of pets. Now that we have learned a little bit more about the theory of multiple intelligences, it is time to put this into practice. Teachers can use multiple intelligence influence activities by creating learning centers or simply assigning tasks throughout the day that allow students to access their intelligences individually and in connection with others. The application of practices that allow students to engage their formula of intelligences is important, as this allows students to access and use the intellectual capacity that is most effective for them to achieve a task. This is done by providing students with a range of strategies to achieve the same outcome. Inclusion ensures education is accessible to all students, regardless of their age, race, gender, or their abilities. Teachers must differentiate the classroom environment along with the content as well as the delivery in order to cater for all students' needs at an individual as well as a class level. The theory of multiple intelligences encompasses the idea that all people have a unique profile of abilities in which they are proficient, and these are rarely the same as other people. This belief requires the promotion of an inclusive classroom through the use of teaching strategies that will incorporate all of your students' strengths and needs. Inclusive classroom through the use of teaching strategies that will incorporate all students' strengths and needs.